Evening all. Absolutely plantastic weather at the moment. Fantastic. I mean, it's really lovely. We're getting good combinations of rain and warm sunny weather, and it's filling the water butts up, watering the plants outside. Of course, I still have to water in here. That goes without saying. But yeah, if it carries on, I hope we're going to have a very good growing season. So the purpose of the video tonight is for me to introduce to you a new project that I've recently started. And what I've done is started a new YouTube channel. Now at the moment, it's currently only got one video on. I uploaded it today, filmed it yesterday. I did put the video on this channel just to see what people thought, and the general consensus, and my own included, is for me to start a new channel. So what I've done is called it Dan Underwood, which is my name, but I want to think of something a bit more elaborate as time goes by, but we're still in the early stages. And what I'm going to do is have it on the subject of strength training, a bit of personal development, improvement, and just general things, you know, that we can all talk about and share, and just to help each other really. Because when I started this YouTube channel, I just basically started, you know what it's like if you've followed my channel for a while, you'll know that I simply used to film them off of a mobile phone camera and bomb the videos up. No production or anything like that. I didn't know anything about search engine optimization, nothing at all, nothing like that. And you know, people have found my videos useful. Some people have found them not useful as well. But so the information is there. So what I'm going to do is use the same sort of informal approach, just being myself and putting stuff out there that I think, you know, could help others, and stuff that's helped me. So I hope that you know, if I put the link below, that you can, you know, take a look at it if it interests you. If it interests you, again, subscribe and leave a few comments. Of course, if it doesn't interest you at all, don't look at it, you know, just stick with the gardening channel. And I hope to keep adding to this channel as well. So I've got a video coming up hopefully in a few days. The other Dan will be back soon hopefully, so we'll be able to start producing some other, you know, videos with a bit of production, maybe a little bit of entertainment value put in as well, which is always good. But what we can do now is take a look at a little tour of what's happening. So you can just see how these spinach plants are growing. These spinach here were just a load of seeds I dropped in a little pot, and the roots are all intertwined, and all I simply did was just put them straight in the ground here in the growing medium. So they've done really well like that. The kale, I mean, that really is coming on well, and I'm just so happy with how this is looking. And as I stated earlier, the rain that we've been having has really helped with this indeed. Something tells me I'm going to have a lot of strawberries this year. I've got to get the going to come out here with the watering can this evening and water these, because you can see they need it. But I've got a strawberry ripening already. I'm going to net these. This is variety Al Santa. Most people have heard of Al Santa. You get these, a lot of these in the supermarkets, but I don't think they're that bad. I mean, people like to you know, say detrimental things about a lot of stuff in the supermarket, but I think Al Santa strawberries are okay, and the blueberries are looking very good as well. So yeah, certainly. Now this is interesting because this gooseberry here, you may remember, I only put the plant in, I only recently purchased it. I've got the gooseberry on there. Look at the first year of me owning this plant, and all this growth it's put out already. Mad, isn't it? Again, look at these pears, man. Look at them. Look at that, look. Brilliant, aren't they? Remember that quote from, I think it was Carry On Doctor. I think it was when Barbara Windsor was walking along outside the hospital, you know, that music playing. Good old British slapstick comedy. And that ambulance driver is eating a pear, and Barbara Windsor goes, "Oh, what a lovely pear!" And the guy goes and says something like, "Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth." And she starts that laugh. Oh, dearie me, these things that you think about, eh, as you're going around your garden. I don't know. Concorde pears, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, taking a look at the vegetable patch, things really are coming on here. Even so much to the point of, this is a tomato variety sweet million, and as you can see, I've got my first flower, look. All looking good, isn't it? All looking good along there. My courgette plants really are coming on well. And as you can see, my runner beans are starting to go up the canes, and the Sarpomira tatties, 1 tub, 2 tubs, 3 tubs, starting to look good. Now, very interesting here, tayberries. Now, I've got a video on how to propagate tayberries. If I remember, I will link it down below. You can propagate these incredibly easily. I mean, take a look at them. They're a great thing to grow. Tayberries certainly are worth it. They fruit on last year's growth, remember that. So, if you see this here, right, I might even do another video on it, but if you see this here, if you get a pot of, just a relatively decent sized pot, and if you put that in the pot like that, boink, and you chuck a load of soil or compost on top, chances are it will root, and then early next season you can cut it off and you've got yourself another plant. The same goes with blackberries, loganberries, yeah, blackberries and loganberries and tayberries. You can propagate them like that. So get this, a bit of the current year's growth. You can see the difference between the current year's growth, because it looks like that, as opposed to last year's growth that looks like that. You get it? So, mosquitoes everywhere. Chuck that in a bucket or pot like that, and then just chuck a load of soil or compost on. Obviously don't cut it off, and what that will do is produce roots. Another thing you can do if you want is you could put that down like that. You could put like a camping peg or tent peg, whatever you call it, down to hold it down, put a bit of dirt over it and it'll root, and you can layer it. So you might want to consider doing that if that's your thing. Look at these flowers, look. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that flowers aren't necessarily a thing I'm that knowledgeable on, but certainly am learning, and got my nasturtiums. Excuse me, that's a salvia. Climbing tower mixed. The nasturtiums are here, look. All looking nice. But my salvias, I grew these from seed and they really are looking beautiful. Got a hydrangea here, marigolds, grew those from seed, and absolutely beautiful flowers. Looking absolutely fantastic. And a fuchsia as well. Got a fuchsia in a tub here. So really starting to produce some nice flowers. Now look at that, lovely, isn't it? Grew these myself, pansies. Got some tithonia in here. It's not the best size pot, but you know, I put them in here because I didn't want to throw them away really. I put a few more tithonias in there. So yeah, got some absolutely beautiful flowers here. Primrose here. So all looking good, if I say so myself. Now the gooseberries, I was given these. I dug them out because, as I stated in the previous video, they were going to be discarded of, and even though it's totally the wrong time of year to move them, they were going to be discarded of. So what I did was I dug them up, and they got 2 chances, haven't they? And I'm keeping them very well watered. So, and this, in fact, this current plant here, which looked very sorry for itself after the mass excavation, is bounced back very well. In fact, you wouldn't even know that had been moved, so that's looking good. Might even continue give me a crop here. This one here, there you go, carrying a crop. So didn't take the move quite as well, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, the gooseberries took the move far worse than the current bushes, but I think that's because they had more established roots, so it was a bit more of an aggressive move for them to be moved. And stuck some cucumbers in, me being me, ha. So yeah, so you can see the garden's, you know, looking quite good really. So hopefully it will continue in that same way. Oh, these leeks actually. Got to put them in. But so yeah, explain about what the new YouTube channel is largely going to be about. So strength training, personal development, a bit of discussion of things, maybe a bit of philosophy, maybe sharing some opinions on whatever. Still in its early stage of development, but if there's anything you'd like me to cover, anything that you think I might have a perspective on or whatever, you know, mention it. And who knows, so the channel very early in its development yet, but I'm hoping it will, you know, grow, obviously, like one who has a YouTube channel does. But above all, I want it to be similar sort of style as this one, sort of a bit of a informal, friendly, and hopefully informative and helpful. So take a look at that, link down below. Hope you enjoyed that video, and we will speak soon. And that cherry tree is just getting bigger by the day. And the melon plants aren't doing too bad either. Not too shabby, as one would say. I don't know, have we checked out the orange tree for a while? I don't think we have we? Well, it looks like it's putting out little shoots. So, the pear over there, not pear, peach. Nice car engine there. Always adds to the ambience of a YouTube video, doesn't it, if it's got a car engine in the background. Oh, look at that, look! These weren't here the other day. The mango tree is shooting. These are new. Brilliant. Over and out.